What's up, y'all? So my name is Rainman, and I think I'm gonna do my KickAss 2 review. Yeah, so inside this review, I'll talk about the plot. I'll talk about the good, the bad stuff that they did, the stuff they could improve. They could improve on, and I'll rate it from a gold, silver, or bronze. Gold meaning good, meaning great, recommended. Silver is good after a while, yeah. And then bronze is don't waste your money on it. And I will spoil a few things on it. So if you don't want me to spoil it, if you haven't seen KickAss 2 yet, then you might as well just want to click out right now. And if you are still tuning in, then I guess you want me to spoil KickAss 2 for you, don't you? Alright. So anywho, KickAss 2 was released on August 16th of 2013, and it's actually a sequel to KickAss 1, in case you didn't know that. So the plot goes like this. Dave Luzinski, aka KickAss, he retires from being a superhero basically because it was too dangerous for him. You know, but as the days go on, he realizes that his life is pretty boring. And he sees these superheroes on TV, all inspired by KickAss, to get off their ass and do something. But he's on his ass, not doing nothing no more. So what does he do? He puts on his suit, and he asks Mindy, aka Hit Girl, to train him so that he could be a better fighter and a better superhero, and they could be a team. They could be known as the real deal, you know, because he sees all these other superheroes just, you know, not even the real deal. You know what I mean? So, as that's going on, Chris D'Amico, aka the Red Mist from Part 1, he wants to seek revenge towards KickAss for killing his father with a bazooka. So, after he inadvertently kills his mom inside the tanning bed, he tries to find a group of people so that they could help him, you know, fuck KickAss up, and they can they can be supervillains, you know. He realizes he only has one power, and that power happens to be he has a shitload of money, so he'll buy people off. I really think his main power though is actually his rage and anger, because once he's angry, then you know he's serious, you know. So he hires a few people, and they happen to be badass people. I find their names pretty ironic, and I love how they made it so racial, you know what I mean? Like, for the first one, the black guy, he knows MMA, and he had kicked Chris D'Amico's ass. Chris D'Amico gave him a name and a costume, and his name was the Black of Death, and it was a black guy, so I thought that was pretty funny. Another one, it wasn't racial, it was ironic, but he was a small guy, and he loves to kill, so he owned the name The Tumor. There was an ex-tribe member who was looking for a job, and he just named him Genghis Carnage. And there was a lady who was Russian, was in jail, 6'5". He called her Mother Russia, because she is Russian. And, you know, they were actually serious, you know. After when Javier, aka, well, he's played by John Leguizamo, after he died, that's when Chris D'Amico, he got really serious. That's when he lost everything, because he considered him as family, the real family that he has left, you know what I mean? So, oh, by the way, I forgot to say this, but his name isn't Red Mist. Red Mist is his superhero name. His villain name is called the Motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I love about that dude. So yeah, they tried to find KickAss and try to kill him. I thought they really did good with this movie, you know. I have to say, it's way better than Part 1, you know what I mean? Because in Part 1, you see these, when you imagine a superhero movie, you imagine a superhero fighting a supervillain, which wears a costume, you know. But in that case, it was like a superhero versus a gang member or a mob man, you know what I mean? That's what you see inside the first one. Inside this one is really different. But yeah, they do encounter problems, like Mindy, she promised her guardian Marcus that she wouldn't be Hit Girl no more. But yeah, and then you see that the motherfucker hired guys to kill Kick-Ass' father while he was in jail. And yeah, the most thing you'll hear in this movie is that they have to quit. You know, they quit being a superhero. They quit being a superhero. That's what's really irritating. Even in the first movie, they said it. You know, Mindy, she only quit one time to be a superhero. Dave, he quit like 4 or 5 times. You know, and he still becomes a superhero. But then again, you notice that they actually enjoy this stuff. That's what they're made for. You know, the ones who quit and never do it again, it's like, man, you know, they don't have the heart for this. But Dave and Mindy actually do. I thought the fight scenes were very, very good. You know what I mean? The whole, you know, whenever the motherfucker and his gang invaded the Justice Forever group, the Justice Forever hideout, and killed Captain Stars and Stripes, played by Jim Carrey. Whenever they went to Night Bitch's house and actually raped her, but they cut off the raping scene. Raped her, beat her up. I don't know what they did. I'm not really sure, but and then when Mother Russia took out 5 police cars that had 2 officers in it, I thought that was really cool. You know what I mean? And then the last fight, when all the superheroes fight all the supervillains, I thought that was a great fight. The only thing though I did not like was the Kick-Ass and the motherfucker fight. Mainly because it's like this. It's like, you see these two guys, they killed each other's dads. You expect them to have a brutal fight, you know, with all their angers unleashed upon each other. But when the fight goes on, you see that Chris is trying to run away from Kick-Ass, and he runs into something. Either he runs into the motherfucker's gang, or he leads him onto somewhere. You know what I mean? I think they really did a good job with Mindy fighting Mother Russia, because that's the definition of the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. That's what I loved, you know. I mean, you have Mother Russia, 6'6", fighting a hit girl which is 5'4", and that was a great fight. I was like, damn, this is really, really good. They could have improved a lot, but it is way better than part 1, I shall say. You know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't get all the original cast, but still, they have the main people as the original cast, and that was really good. After the scenes, you see that the motherfucker actually survived a shark attack. You see that he survived, and everything's cut off. His arms, his legs, even his dick is cut off by the shark. And you see him inside a bed, the hospital bed, just yelling in pain, trying to get some water, but he can't get it. So you know there's going to be a Kick-Ass Part 3, and I'll go on to that in a little while. But I thought this movie was really good. You know, they had the action, they had the comedy. They even made Chris D'Amico more funny than the first one, you know. In the first movie, he only said 2 things that was funny. That was just about it. But in this movie, he said a lot of stuff that's pretty funny, you know, like whenever they invaded the Justice Forever, Mother Russia's like, do you want me to kill the dog? And then he's like, kill the dog? Why would you want to do that? I'm not that evil. I mean, that was pretty funny. The whole character's development, I thought that was really good, you know. Like, you see that Kick-Ass, he wants to be Kick-Ass, you know. No matter how hard he tries to quit, he wants to be Kick-Ass. Mindy, she wants to be Hit Girl, but she has a strong, she keeps her promises, but her drive for being Hit Girl is who she really is, you know what I mean? So this movie is really good. I have to say this is better than part 1, and I watched this movie 5 times, and I love it every single time I watch it. So as rating it, I would give it a gold star. You know, it had a lot of improvements. It was really good, and they tried to copy some scenes off of the what was that movie called, Warriors, but other than that, it was really good. Kick-Ass 3 will be in production, and it is rumored to be the last Kick-Ass, and they want this movie to surprise and shock the audience, you know, like they want it to be the last one. And from what I've heard, it's gonna be pretty shocking. You know, they haven't really said anything more other than it's gonna be shocking, but I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, if y'all saw KickAss 2, tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me what they could have done better. Tell me what was your favorite part. That's all I gotta say. Peace.